Hello minasan, Hikime Moriko desu, and welcome to another drawing stream. I know I'd say I wasn't going to stream today because of the internet, and there's a chance this stream is going to be really laggy because the internet is like still not working properly, and there's also a chance my PC just will turn off on itself, like it's just maybe just gonna explode and kill me, hopefully, because obviously God hates me, but I'm here streaming and doing my best because if I don't try, I will never succeed, right? That's what you gotta do. Even when everything is against you, you just still gotta try. Anyway, I'm gonna be drawing just characters from indie games today, not from... I'm not gonna be doing requests, because I want to progress with this list, right? I feel like if I could do all the games, I will do all the games. But at this point, I have played like 500 indie games, I'm not really sure. And that's too much. I will never finish with that. And more than that, there's some games that don't really have characters. Like, you know, it's like a first-person walking simulator with just like a generic monster, or it's just like a visual novel with no visual characters, right? It's just text and backgrounds and assets, right? So not all the games I play can be made into fan art. I hope that's understandable. And also, I obviously have my favorites, right? And it's not bias, it's just that I love some games and I don't love others. I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion, especially me because it's my channel. So we have some background music, we have me, and we have my Wacom working. Yeah, it's working. So let's begin, right? I think the last one I did was this one, which now that I look at it, it looks terrible. I'm sorry for doing terrible art. That one was from Winning Love by Daylight, right? So let me check the list. This might take a little while. And in the meantime, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. A nice... Is it Friday today? I think it's Friday. Hello, Alts. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, the Wi-Fi is working more or less. It's not really Wi-Fi because I'm using an Ethernet connection, right? But yeah, it's working. I think just fine. The YouTube thingy, it says it's running in excellent condition, and the stream is healthy, so it should be okay. But if the stream lags out or disconnects or my PC explodes, you know what happened, right? There's other games I have in here. Let's see. We have Kingdom Gone, which I remember I wanted to like that game because the gameplay looked so fun, but it was so incomplete. Like, it felt like a bunch of right things done with no direction, right? And I remember there was like a couple of like really small characters, but like the pixel art was really good. I don't know if they were assets or premates or something, but they look really good. But again, I don't think I want to draw a character from that game. I want to draw characters that I felt something for them, not just random characters, right? Then we have Gods of the Twilight Early Access, which it looks really different from the last time I played the game. I feel like they updated the art, which still it's not my style because it's like that really anime try-hard style, which again, a try-hard for me, there's nothing wrong with this style, but I just don't like it. However, the game has, I remember the game having some amazing CGs, which I recognize the art, it's amazing, it's just not to my liking. And there's a bunch of characters, but then again, I don't really like anyone from that game that much. Today, I've been doing significantly worse than yesterday. Got myself some meat salad. Wait, what? I remember having this conversation before, I think, but what is meat salad? It's just like salad with meat, or it's just... Is there lettuce in there? So right now, I'm feeling a little less miserable. That's nice. And hey, you mentioned you've been progressing a lot, so it's probably fine to not progress a lot every now and then, right? Hello, Monimiro said, thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Then we have Nightmare, which is just a game about a little kid running around. It's like an infinite runner. Again, not a bad game, but nothing special. Then we have the Morning Star, which I don't remember if that was a yaoi game. I don't know. Like I remember the guy being really creepy because it's like that guy that becomes like, yeah, it was a yaoi game, right? Yeah, it was like I don't know if I should call it a yaoi game. What do I call it? Like a queer game or something? I don't like using the word queer. It sounds weird. But yeah, it was about two dudes, right? And one was like a angel devil thingy. The story was really good. I like it because there was like a time loop component into it, I think. But then again, I don't think I like the characters. Like when I say I didn't like the characters, I mean visually, because if I'm gonna draw something, I rather draw something that I visually like the chicken or this girl. So it's a good game. It's a visual novel. I recommend it if you guys want to play it or watch it. The Morning Star. I think I did the video in like 3 parts, if I remember correctly. Maybe 2 of them. Then we have Nijun, which is also a very simple game about a 8-bit ninja, just like Infinite Runner also. And then we have Brugo Quest, which, you know, I kind of like Brugo Quest. It reminds me of one of those like Windows 95 games. I don't know, like it was pretty basic. The art was really like cartoonish. I don't know if it was made by a kid. If it was, I will be very impressed because, you know, really good game. And to this day, my video 3 years ago, it's the only commentary in the video. It's kind of sad. Anyway, I don't know if I should like the characters in Brugo Quest were really simple, right? But yeah, I think I'm gonna skip it. Then we have Heartbeat Singularity. I kind of remember that game beginning in an airplane, which I'm not sure it does, right? And I remember the character having like, let me see, a green hair, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice also. Sorry if I'm getting distracted and not drawing. There's a chance I'm not gonna draw anything in this stream. It's nice going back into videos I made 3 years ago and reading the answer of the developer to me and like, oh, thank you for playing my game. It's also kind of sad saying no one else played the game, but, you know, all the more important for me to play as much indie games as I can, because in the end I feel like, well, if I delete my channel, it's gonna be for nothing, right? But I feel like I'm some kind of library for indie games that people probably will never see or never play or something like that. And in any chance that the developers decide to delete their game, my video will remain as a memory of the game, of the effort put into the game. I feel like that's kind of nice. Chicken, carrot, pickles, potato in mayonnaise. You can add some other. Oh, it's okay. It's like. Oh, that actually sounds delicious and healthy. Maybe I will try it. It looks and sounds bad, but no, it sounds actually really good. Like if it's like egg salad but with chicken, right? It's just a bigger size egg. Clickbait idea. Say you'll make a draw stream, make it just chat stream. How is that clickbait? I don't think anyone will click. Oh wait, I guess people will click into this expecting me to draw something for them or something. Yeah, maybe that's clickbait. Yeah, but I don't like clickbaiting people. I want people to be interested in my content, not in some random thumbnail with me saying, "Oh my god, I can't believe this happened at 3 a.m. with my sister. Am I going to jail?" Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip on Heartbeat Singularity because I remember in that game there was like a coffee guy. It was a library. I think it was a library, or I was reading a book in the coffee shop, right? And I think I was like a journalist, and there was like this big city, but we never like. I remember I think my issue with this game, quote unquote issue, was that it gives you a bunch of lore at the beginning, but then it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, as much as I played the game, right? I don't know if they completed the game or something later down the road. Anyway, let's keep going. We have a small Ame, which of course I'm not gonna be drawing Hololive English girls either. Wait, what? Yeah, I guess we have a soundtrack now. Don't worry, all of this it's YouTube copyright free music, so it should be okay. We have Count in Orbit, which It was like a short visual novel about being trapped in a ship with a waifu and a robot waifu. I think alien waifu. I don't remember. Let me open the link. Yeah, we have like Maria, Alice, and the protagonist. I mean, Maria is kind of cute. Yeah, let's do Maria, right? I feel like I'm taking too long to make something. So it will be this girl, right? I think this is the best reference I can get from the game, from the itch.io page. So let's work with this. Whoop. Bum, 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 bum. We can use this as reference and draw something, right? Well, yeah, I guess clickbait has certain connotations, but I often just think of it as false advertising. Yeah. Remembering this much about a random indie game you played years ago is crazy. Respect for you. I don't do it on purpose. That's my memory, and believe me, it's not as convenient as it sounds. Even if I want to forget something, I have troubles forgetting things. I have big trouble forgetting about stuff. And it's sometimes just I feel like I have too much in my brain, which it really has no use. It doesn't have a practical use, right? I like remembering things. It was always my good thing as a kid, and thankfully it transferred to my old age. Having good memory. Obviously, it's not perfect, like photographic memory or anything like that, magical, but good enough, right? Okay, so we have this girl that it's like, I don't remember if it was a robot or an alien. I think it was a robot, right? Actually, let me check the itch.io page. Where is it? It says Maria, a female robot. Yeah, it was a robot. Devoted to help and protect human beings, who is struggling to find her own purpose in life, and has certain feelings for you. For her human, wait, and certain feelings for human, too human for her programming. Okay, I wasn't reading properly. Sorry. Okay, so it's a robot, right? This is as much reference as I get, but I guess I can make something out of this, right? Man, it's been ages since I draw something for this. Again, I don't remember how the dress was, but I guess I can just make like this kind of dress. Hello, Joker. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? How is everything going? Do you think robots need like shoes? You think? Maybe not. I mean, if they're gonna be dressed like humans, they better have shoes, but you know, robots already have trouble standing on their own. So maybe adding shoes may not be the greatest idea. She seems to have a really long neck. I don't remember if that was the style of the game. To be honest, there's a bunch of other things I wish I remember about the games I play, but sometimes I do forget some things. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm using too much pixels for this one. I feel like I do better when I'm using less pixels, like this one, like this one, this one. But the more pixels I give myself, the worse I do, right? I mean, I think this one it's kind of okay, but maybe this amount of pixels should be okay, because if I use too little pixels, you can barely add details. Well, I can't. Like this one, it's really nice, I think. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, maybe I can use less pixels. Let me make it smaller. Should be this, like this amount of pixels, about right. And let's do it with nearest neighbor so it keeps the shape. Yeah, I think this looks about right. Now I just need to fix some deformities here and there, and it should be okay. The chunky legs. Okay, I need to maintain a conversation. Sometimes I forget about maintaining conversations, which is, as you know, a very important part of being a VTuber, I guess. It's about this. Okay, what else can I talk about? I don't know. It's kind of hot right now. I'm gonna turn on the AC. Give me a second. Well, I feel very stupid right now. You see, I have a yeah. That's the right song to feel very stupid. Let's put some elevator music. I feel very stupid right now because I have a small like a small fan in my room to keep things cool. And I was thinking it was on because it was spinning, right? Like rotating. But the thing is that that fan has like two buttons, right, to work. One actually turns on the fan, and the other one makes it like oscillate, right? So it was oscillating, but it was not on, but it was making noise, so I thought it was on, but I wasn't feeling the air, so I just turned it on. Wait, what happened with my pen? Oh, here it is. Bum, 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 bum. And you believe that song it's royalty free? And you believe it? Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, no. You need to be cubic optimist. Oh, wrong layer. Yeah, that's what I think every day that I turn on that fan. Like, why would you just turn on the fan just to oscillate, right? What's the point of making a button just for oscillation if it's not gonna turn on the fan, right? Like, I agree, you maybe want the fan to be on and not oscillate, or on and oscillate, right? But why won't you just like it should turn on the fan if you want it, like if it's oscillating it should be on either way, right? It's just... And I've actually been feeling a little bit better about my health. I guess all the meds I'm taking and all the things I'm taking care of, it's actually helping me feel better. I still don't feel like I'm okay. I still feel like there's something wrong with me. I don't know if it makes sense. If it's easy for you guys to maybe understand. Like, do you have that feeling sometimes when you know your body or like your mind in any case, it's not okay? Like you can actually pinpoint what's wrong with you, but you know something's wrong. Like, do you ever have that feeling? Because I do. I do. And it's kind of weird because I have all this testing done and everything, and the docs are telling me I'm okay, but I just feel like there's something that it's not quite right with me. And yeah, it might be the age, right? It might be that I'm old and stuff like that, and like I'm just feeling the I don't know that the pressure of my age slowly eating away my body. It might be it, but I never felt this bad before. Like I have been sick, excluding the things like COVID-19, right? I never feel this bad in my life with no reason, with no actual reason to it. Uh, so I'm a little bit worried. I don't think I'm gonna die. Hopefully, I don't. But I feel like there's something wrong with me. I cannot explain it because I know when I'm feeling sick and I have like the flu or like I have like influenza. I have like food poisoning. I know those symptoms. I know how I feel when I feel that specific sickness or illness, right? But right now, like I don't know, like waking up really sweaty and stuff like that. And at first, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I have diabetes, right? Because that's usually what people my age have, like when they don't take care of themselves, right? I was thinking like, another American with diabetes, right? But no, I checked that. That's the first thing I went to check. Like, doc, do I have diabetes? I don't. I'm actually really really good in that aspect, thankfully. And I'm thinking it's because I ate a bunch of like bad things in my life. I ate like hamburgers and I ate like fries. I ate like chips. I ate a bunch of chips. I drink a bunch of cola. Yeah, sure, but I personally don't like sweet stuff. Like I don't like sweet drinks. I don't like ice cream that much. I mean, I like ice cream, but I will never go out of my way to eat ice cream. Maybe like on a special occasion, maybe. But I don't eat ice cream every week. I never ate ice cream every week when I was a kid. I never drink another thing that wasn't like this like flavored juices or something like Capri Sun and stuff like that. I never drink that a lot when I was a kid, and up to this day I don't do it. So I think the only sugar I actually drink or like intake would be like soda, right? Like pop, like cola, however you want to call it. So yeah, I might be drinking a bunch. Which right now I switched to zero sugar, right? And I'm drinking with no sugar just to be safe, you know. But yeah, I never ate cake, only on like birthdays and stuff like that, right? I don't eat like pastries. I don't like pastries. Like I don't like to wake up and eat a pastry. I don't like to eat a pastry and go to bed. I prefer salty foods. I prefer uh, spicy foods, savory foods, right? So yeah, maybe that's the thing that has saved me for this long from getting diabetes, which again I appreciate, and I'm glad I don't have that because I honestly could not live my life like having to take insulin every day. I don't know how people do it. That will be too much for me. I will be dead in like a week. So thankfully, it's not that. Also, my heart is. It's also really okay for a man my age that doesn't really take care of himself. Uh, but yeah, so all things considered, I'm doing good. I just don't know what I have, which again it worries me a little bit. And even if the doc, which is it's a doctor I trust, right? It's I want to be clear, that's a doctor I trust. Obviously with my life, because if you're not trusting your doc with your life, I don't know what you're doing, right? Or maybe looking at viewer. Yeah, maybe the other way around. No, looking the other way around. It's fine. Uh, so yeah, like the doctor told me, there's nothing to worry about. You're okay. You're not going to die. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to die. And yeah, I know doctors don't always have like 100% success rate and what they are doing or what they are saying and stuff like that. But then again, I trust this man with my life, obviously, because he's my doctor. And um, but yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. Like maybe this way. The hair seems to be going up, right? So it should be kind of like this. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Super off topic, but Celeste is 90% off. My finger is itching. I mean, if you haven't played it, I recommend it. It's a fun game. I never actually finished it 100% because who has the time? But it's a fun game. I think 90% of it's a great deal for Celeste. So if you want to give it a try, give it a try. I might as well check some cool games with summer sale coming around. Oh yeah, there's summer sale. Let me note that in my notes because I often forget to check that kind of thing. I probably will give it like a good go. I've been wanting to get the Senran Kagura games. They've been on my wish list since forever. Actually, let me check right now. Library. How do I use Steam again? I don't really. The last time I used Steam was to play. Well, I open it every day because like Vtuber Studio, it's in Steam, right? Oh, it has like an anime girl in a bike in here delivering your games and saying hello. It's kind of nice. I wonder why Steam goes with the anime aesthetic every time. My wish list, right? So it says the Senran Kagura game. Senran Kagura game. What? Didn't I wish list those games? Maybe not. I forgot my connection. It's kind of slow. As I said, my catalog is super small, and maybe it will be nice to try new stuff. Yeah, it's always nice to try different things. And you know, it's super like cheap to get games during the Steam sale. Oh, here it is. Senran Kagura Beach Splash. Wow, it's 70% discounted. It's like what, $5? Damn it, almost $5, a little bit less. Ooh, and Senran. Oh, these are actually really good deals. Are you guys up for a bunch of Senran Kagura streaming? Because I feel like I may get Senran Kagura Beach Splash and Senran Kagura Boost Renewal, which I think are the only ones that I have left to play. I think. Let me check the. I think those are the only two Senran Kagura games left to play. The only ones cheaper than those, I could get Final Fantasy 13, which I never finished, but I should maybe finish one day. Tales of Styria, it's actually 90% discounted. Valkyria Chronicles, 75% discount. Batman Arkham Origins, 80% discount. I will be up for that. I don't know if my PC can handle it though. You know, Steam sales are good and everything, but I feel like I'd like to get my games on PS5 because my PC is not that powerful, and I'm afraid like forcing it with streaming and like heavy games, it's not gonna be a good thing. So yeah, maybe I should stop looking at the Steam sale during my drawing stream, right? Anyway, let's go back. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe that's too dark. One day, I hope I can have a really powerful PC to do all the dumb stuff people do with powerful PCs. I have to go. Last minute plans to go out. Ah. Okay, thank you for coming, Joker. Bye, everyone. Be safe. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming. I like when people scream like on like chat because I feel like just screaming it's just funny to me. I'm sorry. After a while, I kinda get used to the copyright-free music that YouTube provides. I feel she's also really like slim, so it's a robot, right? So wait. This is actually really slim. Now the arm looks weird. Yeah, maybe that was too much slimming. But she is really slim, right? Anyway, my only suggestion for the Steam Summer Sale thingy would be to just get the games you want to get, right? Because I feel like something that happens to even the best of us with the Steam Summer Sale, it's like you see all the discounts and you think to yourself, oh, what a wonderful discount, and you just get everything. Right? So just be careful with what you get. Obviously, you can get whatever you want because it's really cheap, but don't get things you're not going to be using, right? So I remember back in the day, I had a Steam account before this, right? And I used to get a bunch of games, and I ended up deleting my account with all my games. I know it sounds very stupid, but believe me, it was necessary. Yeah, that's too slim. Yeah, that's how they get you. You know, it's like, oh, it's only €1 $1 or whatever, right? And like you say like, oh, it's really really cheap, I'm gonna get it, and they got you good. But then again, it is a good game. I think if a game is worth one money, one coin, one shekel, it will be that one. I remember when I was thinking about getting the Celeste game, I was reading about it, right? I didn't want to spoil myself, but I was reading about it. And for some reason, and maybe I'm missing something, but it is like considered like a trans people game. I don't know what that means, but it seems that way. And it seems weird to me. Like I don't really got that much. It's a character trans. Not that I really care, right? But I didn't got that. Maybe I missed something about the game. Because I remember reading a bunch of people online saying that was like a trans allegory or something like that. I was like, really? I didn't even notice. It's a good game regardless, right? I mean, it's not that affects the quality of the game, for me at least. But it was kind of funny seeing that kind of thing. Why does the music stops? Why? Why will you stop YouTube Music Library audio thingy? But yeah, just remember my advice. Just don't get something that you're probably not gonna play. Even if it's like 1 cent. I mean, maybe if it's 1 cent, it doesn't hurt to have it, right? But I just feel like I made the same mistake, and I want to help other people don't make the same mistake again. Because when I was like younger, I did spend a lot of money on Steam games, right? And I don't think it was the wisest choice because yeah, from $1, $1, $1, $2, $2, $3, $5. You make like hundreds, and you know you could use those $100 for other stuff in the future if you just save them up. Again, I'm not telling anyone what. With that, you guys remember that I'm getting dizzy, right? I've been telling you guys about this for a while. That's one of my. I just noticed something like I was drawing this like particular shade of gray, and when I'm using my glasses and I look down, it makes me look like if they have like this like bevel finish, which it doesn't. So maybe it's my glasses. I've been using these glasses for like 8 years now, so I guess they're pretty old. Do you guys think it's my glasses? Do you think my glasses are killing me because I don't have money to replace them? That would be awful. Imagine me dying because I don't have money to replace my glasses. That would be... That would be sad. It's probably not that, right? Right? I mean, yeah, it's probably not that. I mean, if it is, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, right? Because it will be like really cheap to replace them. Because the legs begin like from here, right? I mean, yeah, I think that's okay, right? Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time in one character because I don't think I'm missing anything from the character design. Let's go. Yeah, the main character is trans, and while it might add to the story, it doesn't add or subtract from the gameplay. I mean, yeah, if anything, that's the kind of inclusion I like, right? The one you cannot even notice. That sounds mean, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm trying to say, like, I'm not a big fan when they add characters or something to games or movies or something, and they're like, oh, I'm gay, I'm trans, look at my flag, oh, my character is based on this. I don't like that, right? Because that sounds like a little forcing stuff, and I don't like people that force any kind of stuff. But when you add a character and the character is cool and interesting and it happens to be gay or trans or black or whatever, then who cares, right? I just like interesting characters. I just like nice characters, nice games. And as long as you're not trying to hit me in the face with your propaganda, I'm okay with it. I mean, if it's really good propaganda, maybe you can hit me in the face with it, right? But you have to make it good. You have to convince me good. And now that we're talking about this, whatever happens to Celeste, right? The game is really old. Did Celeste 2 ever happen? Or did the studio ever release another game mean, yeah, it's okay, right? Let's look for another game to draw. As far as I can see, the stream is healthy, so let's go. Oh, Parasite Star! I remember this game. It's a really good RPG Maker game. It was RPG Maker game. Yeah, it was RPG Maker. But I don't know if they ever finished. I remember when I played that game, it was like on early access, early build. I'm not exactly sure, like alpha maybe. But it was a little bit gory. I remember it has some fun, like, fighting gameplay. I don't know if they ever finished. Let me see. Parasite Star, this is an early build, so expect placeholders and some bugs. Feedback is very much appreciated. This is not the definitive end to this game, and it's incomplete. The goal is mainly to see if you can find all the content for updates. Follow me here, or check out my Twitter at Dingasu. I wonder if the developer is still active, or like... Oh, thank you, X, for not letting me see it if I don't have an account. F you. It seems the developer deleted all the comments of my video. It's not here anymore. That's kinda a shame, you know? I mean, I understand the developer decision to delete the comments and opt for like a forum type community, but it's a shame. Yeah, I don't think the game ever progressed from what I played last time. I remember you were like eating cake and you have like an older sister who was pretty hot, at least to me. And there was like a train ghost or something. And it was like 2D set scrolling and you could kill enemies with an axe, I think. Like with a knife? It was a knife, I think. And there was a boss I could not kill, I think. There was a bunch of backtracking and making saves and stuff like that, which was really, really fun. Actually, I think it will be right up your alley, Als. So if you want to try Parasite Star or watch the video, it's really good. It's an oldie but goodie. Yeah, I'm actually following the developer, so I don't think he ever updated this game. It seems to have other games, which is... One other game, which is a Sketchbook Online, which is a small surreal MMO. Which I don't think it's an MMO, maybe it's like... Yeah, I think the developer just stopped developing games, which is a shame because the art was really good and the game was really fun. But anyway... from Parasite Star, maybe do I want to draw something? According to this YouTube essayist, I heard that everything is propaganda and we can have a little bit of propaganda as a trend. I mean, yeah, sure, but please do yourself a favor and don't listen to YouTube essayists, quote unquote, 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 unquote. Like, if there's something I hate in this world, and I hate a bunch of things, but... Okay, I hate most of the things, right? But I hate people that go on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, they have the right to go on YouTube and do whatever they want. But man, I hate when people go on YouTube or the internet, just like any place, right? Facebook or like Twitch or like whatever, right? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this topic, which I know nothing about, and I'm like a 16-year-old with Wikipedia, and I'm gonna talk about this as if I was an expert on the topic, and I'm gonna tell other people what to do, and I'm gonna tell people the truth because I want to get views, and it's like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, no offense to anyone that wants to do like YouTube essays or stuff like that, which is fun to watch sometimes, yeah, but I feel like that creates like a particular sense of brain rot that it's maybe not convenient to let your brain rot in that way. Don't get me wrong, your brain is gonna rot because everything rots your brain eventually, but like make it in a good way, right? Just not that, please. Like, it's better to experience things or get to your own conclusions. And I feel like what these people are lacking, it's actually experience in life. Because, yeah, I have read a lot of books. I have read, like, watched a bunch of videos, a bunch of movies, a bunch of documentaries and everything. but there's a particular sense of knowledge that you can only get from experience, like from real life experience, from getting older and actually understanding over the years. Like, it doesn't matter how much you research and do things. If you're like 50, 60 years old, like hell, even 18 years old or something like that, I don't think you have enough life experience. It doesn't matter what you went through, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, you can have a really rough like upbringing or anything, but you need time. You need years, like decades to process that. Doesn't matter how smart you are, because you might be really smart, but you need time to develop that. Oh, I was wrong this many years ago. Like, yeah, don't like. I will admit, when I was younger, I was like, I'm the smartest kid alive. I'm so smart. Everyone else is trash, and I still think that, but I was wrong about so many things, and I know I'm wrong about so many things right now. So yeah, bottom line, just don't get too into hobbyists, right? You know what? I'm gonna start doing like essay videos, so you can watch my essay videos instead. So your brain would rot in a slightly less hurtful way. Wait. I don't listen. Didn't listen to anything you said, but I'm sold. Nice. I love YouTube essays because. Did I say YouTube? I feel like I said YouTube. I mean YouTube. Essays because I don't have the experience. I don't have the experience or think about anything ever unless someone else says they are bad. Then their opinion becomes bad unless someone says the other person is. Man, that's like the Gen Z thinking pipeline, right? Ironically, this is my exact thought process. I'm not very smart. I mean, you don't have to be very smart, but I rather you think for yourself. As limited as that might be, it's better to think for yourself. Sounds good, to be honest. Shut up. No. Is that why you guys watch me? Man, come on. I'd love Mori Kusama video essay. I will do it. Video essay on how all the other video essays except this one are bad. How about that, huh? Everyone else is bad except me, and I'm the best. And in 20 years, I'm gonna be hit with some like allegations about me talking with someone that I shouldn't have talked to, and I'm gonna get cancelled. But it's too late. I'm too rich, and nothing can be done about it, right? Anyway, Parasite Star. Yeah, let's go. But I feel like the style of Parasite Star is already pixelated. Like, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Like, it's this style of game. Which I love it, but I don't think, like, this is the sister, which is pretty hot. Yeah, but my standards are really low. I just like characters that kind of look like me. I don't think I can do much justice to, like, I don't think I can do a fan art that, like, improves on this in a significant way. So, even though I love Parasite Star, I'm gonna skip on the fan art. Gonna move on to the next game. Yeah, I'm taking more time actually choosing what to draw than actually drawing it, but it is what it is, right? Then we have King of Machines, which was a really fun arcade game about the King of Machines. You know, that those like old arcade games where you like control a big robot and you punch and kick and use superpowers and you beat them up, all of them, until you get to the boss. And it has a bunch of combos and stuff, I remember. So yeah, really solid game, but then again, it's just machines, and I don't do good drawing mecha. And again, none of the characters really have personality, so I'm gonna skip on that. Lockdown. I remember Lockdown, it was a game about, well, a lockdown. I remember you could choose a bunch of things to do, right? You have like a guitar, like your PC, and everything, and you could play. It was like a visual novel, and you could play the game over and over again. It had some like point-and-click elements, and you could like choose your coffee or something, and the character would remember things that they could do before pandemic or during pandemic. And again, it was really nice to play the game. You get like a depressing ending, which you didn't do anything during pandemic, and you go back to your normal life without being a better person, something like that. It was a really good game, especially for people that went through the pandemic in a very rough way, like I did. It was nice. I wouldn't recommend playing it because I feel like, on retrospective, it's kind of depressing. But then we have You Been. on my mind being like in Coffee Bean. And it was like a really anime game that kind of played like... I wonder if they ever updated this game because it was fun. It kind of played like Mega Man Battle Network, I think. And my video is still here 3 years ago. It was like a visual novel with small gameplay elements, which was nice. But it was made for the Valentine's Visual Novel Jam 2021, and I don't think they ever update the game. So, I mean, it's good, but then we have the Hololive Isekai game, which again, it's Hololive Girl, so I'm not gonna be drawing that. We have Rotund game, which is a fun game, but the character doesn't really have personality. We have Nihus, which is a game I remember I broke and I could never finish. We have Monster PL, that it's a Monster RL, right? It's just Monster L, but it's pronounced differently if I remember correctly. Then we have Dungeon Tetris, which is also not something I can draw. We have Sunstone Seekers, again, not something I can draw. Rambling with My Friend, beautiful looking game, but then again, none of the characters. Oh, the Chaos Sisters, I remember this game. I bet I can draw my favorite Chaos Sister, which was the blue one. It's like two demon sisters, and the game it's like a side-scrolling adventure, right? Really fun, really fun, really fun. Holy moly, people are really doing fan art of these characters. Really nice. Fortunately, I still have the brain power to realize that something is wrong or dumb or contradicting my own opinion. As we all know, my opinion, and only my opinion, is subjectively correct. Yeah, that's true, and you can roll with that. Like, sometimes people think that, oh no, thinking your opinion is the best one. And yeah, you don't have to be like... You don't have to put your head in your ass about it. Yeah, that's true. But like, believing you're right and defending the things you believe in, up until the point you're willing to admit you were wrong and then assimilate that knowledge and become a better person, it's good, right? I don't like people that just give up on their like ideals just because it's the public opinion that is wrong, or like everyone believes that is wrong, or is like politically incorrect. Like, no, you pick your opinion, just stick with it until people can actually prove you're wrong. Like, I'm sorry about that. Let me drink something. There's no more water in that cup. Oh, my voice is giving out. Well, it seems like I cannot talk a lot, so just stick to your opinion until proven wrong, and then use that to grow up as a person. That's how it works, right? I do prefer informational essays where someone just puts together a bunch of quotes and then they do a funny, just some suggestions. Also, it must already take you 3 months to write, film, and edit. Come on! You can do that. I have watched essays, and like, I would say 90% of them you can do them in like 1 or 2 days. Like, maybe a week. Right? Yeah, people that make like online essays like to think like it's really hard to do essays because you have to research a lot. Like, going into Wikipedia and like copy pasting things and then reading them over and over again until you get a good, quote unquote, good take. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It shouldn't take you that much time, right? Anyway, I'm not trying to undermine the work of other people by any means. But can I just... Yeah, this is the Chaos Sisters. I'm gonna draw the blue one because that's the one I like. For this, oh, maybe that's the pixelated. Yeah, that's good. I still have some details in here. I feel like doing a really pixelated version of this. But yeah, again, I'm not telling you guys what to watch or what to do or something like that, but it's my personal and correct opinion that most video essays are not worth your time watching. Again, I also think my videos are not worth watching, so take that with however you will, right? Because I'm sure some people will be like, oh, Moriko, you just say that because you want people to watch your videos and stuff like that, right? But yeah, of course I want people to watch my videos. Shut up. No, you just have lunch. No, don't even begin with it. No, go away. And yeah, of course I want people to watch my videos. Yeah, sure, right. But I also think my videos are trash and not worth anything. And I also think that of everyone else, because I don't think anything in this world it's worth. Anything. I was just thinking about what to do with this character. I feel like that hand is maybe too low. Should be about this way. But I do admit I have seen some video essays. Like, for example, I like videos like, talking about, I don't know, like Silent Hill 4 or something, right? Because I like to listen to other people's opinions. Even if they are wrong, I like to listen to other people's opinions, because sometimes they see things I don't, and sometimes those things are interesting, right? So I think it's worth like watching an essay now and then. But and I'm not talking about you guys, obviously, but I feel like some people actually take to heart whatever people put into an essay, and they stop thinking for themselves, and that sometimes worries me a little bit. And by sometimes I mean all times, because I feel like kids especially, and I'm not calling any of you guys kids, like with all these YouTube opinions and stuff like that, they don't really think for themselves anymore, and that's obviously something worrying. I feel like the titties are not that big, right? But it's like I always say, you can do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. And as far as I know, I'm not anyone's mom. Hopefully. Isn't that a little bit funny that if you think about it, you can be someone's father and don't know about it, but the chances you can be someone else's mom and don't know about it are really, really short. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's definitely not common, not expected. Oop, I don't know what happened there. I also think that being someone's mom and not knowing about it must be very terrifying. Because you can be like, oh yeah, I just, if you're a man, right? It's like, oh, I just put it in the wrong place, and my sins catch up to me, and now I'm paying the price, right, or whatever. But God, imagine you're a woman, and someone comes in, I'm your daughter, or like I'm your son or something, and like, oh no. And then they do like the is there such a thing as like maternity test? I guess they are, right? There must be a way to do a maternity test. You always hear about like paternity tests, but never a maternity test. That Adam Sandler movie, kind of horror. Adam Sandler? What movie? I don't know what movie you're talking about. Imagine abandoning a child and that little shit comes back. LMAO. No, I'm not talking about like. Yeah, but there's no way, right? There's no way. You will have to like. I know this sounds like a weird conversation, and I'm sorry about anyone that's watching this stream and knows nothing about it, but you will have to impregnate a woman and then have the woman be sleeping the entire 9 months of pregnancy, plus maybe a couple of months after for the like I don't know, like anything that your body needs to recover after having a baby, and then wake her up. So that, I think that's the only way you can be a woman and not know you're a mother, right? I feel like that's the only way that could happen. So I don't really feel like there's another way to do that. 31st dates, was it? Ah, the girl that remembers, that forgets every day about being in love with the man. Oh yeah, she forgets. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, she forgets she's pregnant. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just remembered that movie. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I last watched an Adam Sandler movie. I think that neck is looking kind of weird, but I think that. Wait, what? Or maybe losing your memory somehow. Yeah, like the Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, I think that's Caesar way to do it, right? I don't think that the tail is long enough to do that, but. Yeah, I think the Adam Sandler way, it's easier to do. Ooh, that. I think that's great, but also there are some women who might not notice they're pregnant, so really you just need them to be unconscious during labor. No, I mean impregnating someone and have them be in coma while they have the child and then just let them go. Yeah. I mean, going from pregnant to not pregnant will be quite a change, but you will know nothing of the kid, yeah. Yeah, I have seen a lot of cases where people is like, oh, I didn't know I was pregnant until I was about to burst with the child, and I went to the ER because I was thinking like, oh, I had a tummy ache, and it was a baby. Imagine that. Imagine your mom thinking you were a tummy ache. Like, oh, maybe if I go to the bathroom, the tummy ache will go away. And it was you. And your mom wanted to throw you to the bathroom. What are we talking about not knowing that you have kids as a woman again? Did it happen to you? Do I have a kid and I don't know it? Where does Tommy egg? Yeah, no, it didn't happen to me, thankfully. Although I think that will be like I swear to God, if someone comes and knocks on my door with my kid, I will be really like scared because like when did this happen? Maybe that's too blue, right? Blue. Yeah, I think this is better. Thing with these characters is that they are supposed to be buffy, right? A little bit strong. Don't you dare ask for food right now. It's not gonna happen. This doggy has been on a binge right now, eating a bunch, like, and I mean a lot of food. And you need to stop. We don't have enough money to be eating that much. If I'm not eating that much, you're not eating that much. No. No. I love you. I'm sorry. I love you, baby, but you don't have more food. You have to wait until like 1 more hour. That's okay? Is that okay? No, it's not okay. But it should be okay. You have to wait. No, don't bark at me. Come here. Yeah, you're a baby and you need food to not be a baby? Yeah, that's right. Anyway, 2 subs away from 600. That person's saying you'll get 10 subscribers. 15? 15? 10? I don't know. I can't read that because the goddamn heart is blocking the view. You'll get 10 subs wasn't bluffing. I don't know. It's not 10 quite yet, and it took a moment, but yeah, I appreciate that. And I do feel bad about not checking. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I will be subscribing to their channels because I usually don't subscribe to VTubers because I don't watch VTubers anymore. I don't have the time to watch VTubers anymore. But I at least wanted to see the content, right? I at least wanted to give back that much, like to at least check the content. Maybe it was interesting. But I couldn't because I couldn't find the channels because they use like very generic names, and yeah, I think maybe Moriko itself a really generic name, but I couldn't like if I tell you to search Hikiyami Moriko and you search Hikiyami Moriko, I'm gonna be the one that shows up, right? Obviously there's other Morikos, but there's only one Hikiyami Moriko, right? I guess that's also one of the reasons why a bunch of like VTubers use like 2 names, like, you know, because it's easier to find you. They better get Moriko some subscribers. I wasn't able to find them. Too bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's our fault. I think it's also not their fault, right? But it's no one's fault, to be honest. But it's just not it. They also have some horns in here, right? You're a doggy, and I say papa because you're a doggy, and you're a doggy, and you're a doggy, and you're annoying, and you don't want to be annoying doggy, because you're a doggy. Love you, baby, but no. Man, I think the neck looks really weird. It looks okay. Just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. It's YouTube fault for having too many users. Yeah, I feel sometimes I do feel like we need some like we need to gatekeep YouTube. You know, we need to somehow gatekeep YouTube from more people like from more people using it. Because look, I guess maybe hot take, I don't know what is considered a hot take anymore, but maybe hot take, hot cake, whatever. I don't think everyone should be able to use the internet. Like, I feel like the last few years we have shown how people don't properly use this tool, and not everyone has the right, or should not have the right to use it. But I'm digressing. Wait, not this. That? No. Yeah. Shut up. I digress. I digress. I almost forgot this, which is really important. This was the magician, I think, in the, because one of the sisters was melee and the other one was like a magician. I think this one was the magician. And it has some really cool range attacks, which I really love to use in the game. Give it a try. The game, it's not, I don't think it's fully optimized or perfect or like anything like that, but it's a fun game. I have fun. The sisters are cute. The story seems interesting. I like the enemies quite a bit. I remember there was one that was like a bee or something. It was really cool. Oh, it's using boots actually, so. They're like slightly open, right? Like that. Moriko-sama, what do you mean Moriko-sama musical? There's no musical in here? There's no music in here, YouTube. Please don't ban me. Ban me. Ban me. I could use a ban me right now. Have you guys ever had one of those? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it okay, but it's like ban me, right? Let me ask Google how to say it. I think that's the only useful like Google thing.
Ban me.
Ban me.
Ban me.
It's like ban me, like please ban me.
Ban me. Ban me. Ban me. Ban me.
Yeah, one of those. A ban me, yeah. Which is like Vietnamese food, right? It's like a sandwich. It's delicious. I also think maybe... No, but it's not time to eat yet. What are you guys doing? It's too early to be eating. It's too early to be eating. I mean, she doesn't have that much titties, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But where are we? Come on my head. Chaos Unleashed is the fall of man. Yeah, I think it looks good. What do you guys think? I think it looks really nice. It looks decent enough. I feel like this is too blue. Maybe a little less bluish will do the trick. Yeah, I think that's better. And then it's a little bit darker color. It's almost time for me to finish the stream, so I guess this will be the last one I do. Again, sorry about the shut up. Sorry about the shut up. Yeah, I love you too, but shut up. Sorry about the short streams. I know I haven't been streaming like only like 1.5 hour, like 90 minutes and stuff like that. But it's for my health, right? I don't think streaming 5-6 hours will do me good right now, because I'm also doing an indie game. You have to remember that I'm also doing an indie game daily, and that also takes like 20 minutes to maybe 2 hours. So I have to stream a little bit less, so I have time to rest before I can go and do other things, right? Hopefully you guys understand, and hopefully you enjoy this like barrage of content I'm doing, because I'm really giving it my all right now. I don't think I'm missing any other detail, right? Nah, I think that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna do the line out, which I think it's white for this one, but it's a demon, right? But maybe black? I don't know. Yeah, maybe black. Just one moment, girls. Come on. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that. If I switch my glasses and the problem fixes itself, it's gonna be funny, but not as funny because it's kind of expensive to switch glasses right now. And I used to get like cheap glasses, but they break often, so I think it's better to spend like decent money on a good pair of glasses. I have used glasses all my life. I didn't use glasses when I was a kid, but I needed them, and I was actually performing really bad at school because I needed glasses, but my parents could not afford even the checkout, right? I think nowadays it's pretty normal to just be able to get glasses fairly easy. But back then when I was a kid, not everyone had glasses, you know? And it was kind of hard to like, for people with not a lot of money to even get the exam done, the test done. But thankfully nowadays it's easy, right? Everyone can get glasses. Almost everyone, I could say, right? What do you guys think? I think it looks nice. Do you guys think it's necessary to like do this kind of thing? Like this? Yeah, I think this looks better. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Hello, person with a, I think that's a 4. I don't know. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Anyway, I think this will be all for the stream, guys. It was like 2 drawings and me talking a bunch about other games and stuff like that, but it is what it is. It's a chill conversation stream. I think I can fit this one in here, maybe. I'm gonna move the chicken a little bit. And I think I'm gonna limit myself to less pixels, because I feel like the less pixels I have, the better I perform. I would say this one's really good. Like, I think this one's good, I think this one's okay, but I didn't really like this one much. And the chicken itself is really good. But yeah, I think that will be all for today. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next indie game stream or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'm gonna upload another indie game today, later, like 4 hours from now, 5 hours from now probably. And I also have another Grand Blue Fantasy stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be back to streaming Grand Blue Fantasy because I feel like I'm letting my love for it fade away, and I cannot allow that. Grand Blue Fantasy is where my wife is, and a bunch of my wives are. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will see you guys later.